Hi everyone. A week and a day ago, I had to let go of my dearest, beloved soulmate, four-legged fur baby. My dear Ganapati had been with me for 14 years. We lived together in 5 different countries. He probably is the being that spent the most time with me on this planet. It's like that just like osmosis of partnership. And today I was at the beach. I've been feeling stronger. Midweek was pretty hard, but today I was at the beach and I was, noticing like I'm getting stronger. And then I saw a lady taking pictures of her dog. And I knew that she loved that dog, as much probably as I loved mine, because only, you know, dog people cuckoo take pictures of their dog like if they were their babies. And so I spoke with her a little bit, and then I ended up telling her, you know, I lost my dog a week ago, and of course the tears welled up, and I felt actually good about it because I was wondering if I was numbing, and it's really important to me that I make sure that the grief keeps flowing, so that nothing is kept in places that would constrict my body, constrict my heart. One of the reasons I share that with you today is because I'm as I've been going through this fresh grief in the middle of launching this program that I'm offering at the end of the month, the Grief to Love, From Grief to Love, is that I'm a system builder. I'm someone who's very much into spiritual, esoteric, mystical, mythical systems. The chakras and the elements, the 5 directions. It's like it's been a long time, and 3 decades of studies for me, and little bit by little bit I create my own systems to help people come back into wholeness. That's been my life purpose, since I was very young, because I needed myself to recreate wholeness. Let me make sure this is working. Yes. Because I came from a strong background of childhood adversity on the ACE score, which is Adverse Children Experiences. They have 10 parameters, I guess is the right word, and I check 8 out of 10, which is a lot. Most people have 2 in our society. It's usually like a divorce or something like that. So for those of you that don't know me well yet, I was really propelled on my path at an early age because of the amount of pain that was living inside me from my young child experiences. So with this purpose of helping and creating system for people to come back into wholeness, into empowerment, into embodiment of their gorgeous, juicy, full potential self, and a contribution toward the evolution to our human species. I believe that we are an evolving species. We've gone, it's like amazing where we've been going. And to our surprise, I believe, to a lot of us surprises, we were evolving in a certain spiritual direction in the last 20-30 years ago, and then suddenly there seems to be a big backlash, or like a big setback in that evolution in terms of the numbers of people evolving at the same time. But we have to trust that there is an equilibrium that happens on the planet towards purification and evolution. Some people like to say ascension. That's not a word I use in my daily life or with my clients, so I said it, but that's not really where my mind's at right now. The important thing I want to share with you today is one of the steps of healing that is appearing to me as I'm going through some fresh grief is the importance to not shock your somatic body even more. Meaning, if you have been going through a sudden loss and you are in that period of mourning, it is really important that you keep some of the same routine and the same habits that you had before the loss, so that it's top of the loss, there isn't also like a severing of the routine your body and mind have been feeling healthy with. For example, there is something maybe you've been doing with your child. Maybe you lost a child, and maybe you've been used to bring that child to school every day and feed him like at a certain time, and I mean, I can that's, I'm sure, the most devastating grief of all. When you have spent some time mourning the depth of the loss, I recommend that there is a routine that comes back. So for me, in my humble example of my humble loss, I did not move yet my dog's bed. I washed his blankets and pillows and I put them there so that in the morning and the evening, at least there is still a similar rhythm. I wake up, I go say hello. I kiss, I hold. Now I'm kissing and holding blankets and pillows. Just the movement, because I'm right now at this moment, not forever, but at this moment I've been single. And so I don't kiss people much. I used to kiss my dog a lot, And so in the morning now I keep that same routine, of kissing his little cheeks, even if it's just the pillow. But there is a body memory that not everything is just, completely ripped apart. And at night I do the same thing, because that's something I've done every single day for 14 years. So it's just a little tip to help us move along in a healthy way. Grief is healthy, mourning is healthy, and there are certain daily practices that support us going through this so that we can let the waves of grief come through and still, come back to strength and carry on with our life and our responsibilities and our purpose, and also to really keep our heart open, so that we are soft and tender and don't contract around the grief. I will talk to you tomorrow. Aloha.